Oh, hi there, and welcome to the village bridge. A bridge that is also a village, and it is quite a, actually relatively sizable area. So I'm gonna start off with the bridge itself because people live on this bridge, which makes it somewhat a town. Now there is no Pokemon Center in this place, but this first house here does have a lady who will heal up your Pokemon. Very convenient if you do need to heal. You'll probably come back to her a few times throughout your explorations of this place and maybe even the next route. I don't think there's actually anything of relative interest in these two houses. Just people talking about Patrats and TV and stuff and things. This house is completely empty. Time to raid the refrigerator. Oops. Anyways, as you do walk across the bridge, this is the shortcut to getting through this place. But you must fight this guy. He has been waiting for his 1000th victory. So, crush this poor old man's dreams and beat him up in battle. I just want to train my Growlithe. Why does everybody have to kill it? Sorry, old man, I've crushed your dreams and you no longer have your 1000 win streak. You know, if he's fought 1000 battles, I would think his Pokemon, if he only has 2 Pokemon, I would think they would be a little bit higher leveled than that. Because I know I haven't fought 1000 battles in this game yet, and I have 6 Pokemon that are as highly leveled as his. So I don't know. I think that guy's a liar. I don't believe him. I think there's some conspiracy theories going on here. He's probably a spy for the Sinnoh government or something, and they're gonna be like plotting some war, and I have no clue what I'm talking about, but whatever. Hey, you kid with the ducklet. Give me all your lunch money. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. I'm sorry. Okay, anyways, not much to do in these houses either. There is a battle we can fight. I believe it's in this house, and you can fight with Tibeka. Battle. And let's see, nothing else really to do in this house except eat. I can go for that. I'm hungry. I had a relatively light breakfast this morning and I haven't eaten since. Let's see. La-di-la-di-la. Go with this lineup. Okay, outside, back onto the bridge. I don't think there's anything in this house, but I'll take a look anyways, just because why not? Pokemon. People. It's so... I don't care, okay? If you believe Team Plasma, you're an idiot. I'm sorry, but Team like, I don't know, Team Plasma, they just have some weird stuff going on. You can grab a PowerPoint up in this trash can, and then we can play some hoops. We can dunk. Yeah. Stop hurting my Growlithe! Everybody is so mean. So sad. Okay, I need to prepare for the next battle. Let's run with this lineup. If it wasn't obvious, you can actually guess the other person's team. If the one guy fights with an Electabuzz and Elekid's, the other person fights with a Magmar and Magby. Okay, with those battles out of the way, I have decided that now is the time to finally evolve Growlithe because I'm happy with its moveset. At level 45, it learns Flare Blitz, but for 25 extra power over Flamethrower, but has 1/3 recoil damage. I don't know. I just don't really. I'm happy with Growlithe's moveset. I think it's good where it's at. I'm good with Flamethrower, so I'm just gonna evolve it now. I'm tired of waiting. It is time. Yay! Arcanine! It's not as exciting when you, like, know you're evolving it with a stone. It's like, oh, well, I know I'm evolving it now. Sometimes you forget what level your Pokemon evolve if they evolve through level, and then it's like, oh, that's right! My Pokemon, it evolved! Anyways, I'm gonna head back and heal in that one home. And back down to the south this time. I need to pull up my repels because I'm lazy and I don't want to run into wild Pokemon. Let's see. I think there's a hidden item right here, and that's a Max Ether. And then we can fight this dude over here. He's a youngster. I bet he likes shorts. Okay, with that out of the way, you can pick up an Ultra Ball here. And I'm going to change up my lineup. Okay, head east. Some random guy talking about singing next to a trash can. Okay. I actually didn't notice this was here until recently. I think my last playthrough I noticed it, but there's this random door here that leads to this room, and there's some girl who's like singing, and she eeks, and she shoos you away, and okay, random much. Head to the north. Can grab a blue shard here. This place is actually very peaceful. I like it. Music's kind of interesting, but a little bit strange at the same time. If you head over here, you can pick up a big pearl. Can sell that if you want the money. And then we can keep heading east. Now there is a new Pokemon here that I almost forgot to mention. And I've almost forgot to mention it because it's so rare. It's a Lapras, an ice-water type Pokemon. Very diverse Pokemon, very strong, very bulky. It's a good defensive Pokemon. I used one in my Heart Gold Soul Silver walkthrough and I loved it. It was a great Pokemon. However, The odds of finding it are only 5% on rippling water spots. Basically the same as shaking grass except in the water. So yeah, this thing is really, really rare. So if the main reason I'd say take a pass is because you have to have the patience to find one. And I'm not a very patient person. So if you want to use one, it's a really cool Pokemon. If you're still looking for a water type at this point in the game, just make sure you're patient enough to find one. And we could head up this way. I believe there is some hidden items. You can locate a big mushroom here. And east of us is a rare candy. And then there's some dude who's like just sitting here tweeting away on his, I guess it's a harmonica. And it looks like he's playing a harmonica, so I'll assume that's what he's playing. And then we can head down south, and we can head over to the tennis courts. And there's 2 battles we could fight here with the tennis players. Tennis is actually probably the sport most comparable to a Pokemon game because you could have singles or doubles. There is no triples though in tennis. That'd be way too crowded for one tennis court. Alright. There's no way your serve is 120 miles an hour, lady. I don't believe you. For those of you who aren't familiar with tennis, here's why this is false. The fastest female tennis speed serve ever, if I recall correctly, was somewhere between 129 and 130 miles per hour. That was the fastest ever female recorded tennis serve. This is just some random Pokemon trainer here on a tennis court. I don't think she can hit 120. That just doesn't... I'm not believing it. I played tennis a lot in high school. That was probably my favorite sport that I've ever played. I'm sorry, I got interrupted by people. Anyways, as I was saying, in high school, I played a lot of tennis, and I think the fastest speed I ever clocked one of my own serves at was 96. And I don't know, I just don't buy the 120 number. That seems like a very, very far-fetched number for your average tennis player. Tennis is a great sport. I know, when you're in high school, everyone's like, oh, football, basketball, all those team sports, soccer, or for you European people who watch me, that would be your football, I guess. I'm talking American football. So, tennis is a very overlooked sport, I feel, but I loved it. It was a very fun sport. Funnily enough, the thing that got me into tennis was a Mario Tennis game. So that's your fun fact about me for the day. Anyways, that does conclude the Village Bridge. That's all for this part. Next time we will do Route 11. Thank you, and good night.